don't know. Okay, what's up YouTube? Back with another video. I say it all the time, y'all. It's just been a lot, like literally this time it's been a lot going on. So video today is gonna be a special video. The title of this video is going to be how I found out dang, what am I say? Okay, the title of this video is going to be about how I found out I was pregnant. So as you guys can see, okay, yes, I'm currently 27 weeks pregnant with a baby boy. So do a little story time about how I found out I was pregnant, and then the other part of the video is going to be how I told my parents and how we told Cedric's parents or whatever. So I found out I was pregnant October 10th. It was a Sunday, actually. Okay, so we're gonna start off with, I was cramping. I thought I was finna get ready and come on my monthly cycle or whatever. Me and my sister period is kind of like close together. Like I come on 2-3 days before her or whatever like that. So me and my boyfriend went to Pensacola, Florida for his mom's surprise birthday party or whatever. And we left October 1st. We went to Pensacola and I had already knew that my period was closed. So I told him, I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna bring me some personals because, you know, I think my period's gonna come. So I didn't know exactly when I was gonna get ready and come on my period, simply because I have two phones. I have a work phone and a personal phone. So my work phone was my only phone where I was doing everything on, and that's where I had my period app on. And I once let my niece see it, and she tried to download a game or whatever, and she was deleting stuff by herself because she kept saying that it said my storage was full. So she had made a mistake and deleted my period app. So, you know, all you girls know, if you know, you know, when you have a period app, you have to back that up. You have to back it up like every so often. So when I finally downloaded it again, I noticed she deleted it. I downloaded it again and it had backed up from 2019. And long story short, it was telling me that I still had 10 days. Was it 10 or 12? One of them, it was one in that area. It was telling me I had 10 days to my period, but like, I kept feeling like, y'all, you girls know when you cramping, you feel like it's about to come, like right then and there. So it was October 1st, and I told my boyfriend, like, hey, I think I'm gonna come on my cycle, so I'm gonna bring me, you know, some personals or whatever like that. So her birthday party was like on the 5th or 4th, one of them. It was on one of them days or whatever, and we was partying. Like when I say partying, y'all know we was partying. So fast forward, we get back home. We got back home like her party was on the 4th, we got back home on the 5th. Okay, yeah. So we got back home on the 5th or whatever, and I still wasn't on my period. So I was on the phone with my sister. My sister, she hasn't started her period yet or whatever, but I was telling her that I have been cramping for like a week now, and I don't know when my period's supposed to come, and I was clueless or whatever, but I'm waiting on it. So they always make jokes. I'm the baby sister, so, and I have no kids. So they always make jokes like every time my period's late, they always be like, oh, you pregnant. Or every time you feel sick, y'all know, every time you feel sick, parents and sisters and siblings always be like, oh, you might be pregnant, you might be pregnant. So she was like, oh, you might be pregnant. And I'm like, girl, no, I'm not pregnant. So then fast forward, it was October 9th. Yeah, the day before I found out I was pregnant. October 9th, I called my sister again. Still didn't have my period. Called my sister and I was just like, hey, are you on your period? You know, I just asked her some questions. I'm like, are you on your period? And she like, yeah, girl, I've been on my period for like 3 days now. So I'm like, So she like, you ain't started your period? And I'm like, nah, it's probably just late, you know, cause you know sometimes it can like change or whatever like that. So she like, and she said the like, and I'm like, what you saying like that for? She like, I'm just saying you might want to get you a test. And I'm like, I'm not pregnant, like, girl, whatever. I kept it in my mind, but at the same time I kind of like pushed it to the side. I'm like, I'm not pregnant, my period coming. So that was a Saturday. Sunday come or whatever, and it woke me up out my sleep, and I was thinking, like, I was like really cramping. I thought like I actually started. So I woke up early Sunday morning, ran to the bathroom. Y'all know how that go. Ran to the bathroom, used the bathroom or whatever. Still nothing. Thought it was gonna be a murder scene, but it was not. And I'm just like, dang, or whatever like that. And you girls know, like, sometimes when you do, it pops it on. So, you know, I decided, I'm like, okay, let me just try, you know. So we did the do, me and my boyfriend, we did it Sunday morning or whatever. That was too much information, but y'all know, y'all get it. We did it, still nothing. Hour later, still nothing. He ended up getting up, like, having to go to the store. So I'm like, all right, cool. He gets up, go to the store. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm wasting he leave to go to the store. So, actually, no. I had one pregnancy test left from, like, when I had a scare, like, months before then. I had another scare months before then. So, I had that pregnancy test up under my bathroom sink. So, I'm like, I got one pregnancy test left. Now, at this point, I'm on the phone with my other sister. My oldest sister or whatever. And, nobody knew but the other sister that I was talking to that I didn't come on my period. So I'm on the phone on FaceTime with my other sister, and we was talking about our Christmas plans. We was all supposed to go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, whatever like that, and celebrate Christmas. And we were supposed to be there for a couple days. And we was talking about Christmas, and she didn't know, she had no idea what I was doing. I had propped my phone up, propped her up on my bathroom counter, and I had already peed in a cup. So, peed in the cup, and I dipped the test, like, as I'm talking to her, I'm on the side of my camera, like, dipping the test inside of the pee or whatever, and I lay it on the back. So, I'm sitting like this on the counter, talking to her, you know, not even thinking to, like, look at the test. It's been, like, 5 minutes that passed, and I just decided, like, my eyes just wandered over to the test, like, but I was in the middle of a sentence talking about Gatlinburg, and I look over and I'm like, hold on. I pick up test and I'm like my mouth just dropped. And she was just looking at me. She like, what? What, Kayla, what? Like, why you looking like that? Why you looking like that? And I'm like, Nicolette. And tears just started coming to my eyes. So I was just like, I didn't know how to feel at the time. Like, I don't know. But she kept like, what? Well, what's wrong? So I'm like, look. And I showed her the test, and she was like, now this sister, she's a crybaby. I showed her, she's like, congratulations. And she started crying or whatever. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I'm at the point where I'm just like, nah, this ain't real. Like, this test old. Like, this test is not accurate. Like, it's old. So I'm like, girl, I'm gonna call you back. Let me call you back. So I'm like, don't tell nobody, you know. She like, I'm not gonna tell anybody. So she called. I called her back or whatever. Actually, no, I didn't call her back. I ran to the store. I left, ran to the store, and I grabbed me another test. Now I knew my boyfriend went to Walmart, so I'm like, I'm not gonna go to Walmart, I'm gonna go to Dollar General because I didn't want to run into him and I didn't want him to know that I was taking the test. So I ran to Dollar General, got another test. On my way to Dollar General, I was shaking so bad, like driving, like I'm like hand on the steering wheel, like I'm shaking, like couldn't even like focus on driving. Heart beating fast. I'm calling my best friend. I'm calling her. I'm like, call me back, because wasn't nobody answering the phone. I was trying to call my other two sisters, and then I called her. So then I texted my best friend, I'm like, call me back ASAP. So she ended up FaceTiming me back, and so she FaceTimed me back. I just like put the test in the camera, and I'm like, look. And she like, you just took that? And I'm like, yes. I'm like, I'm on my way to the store right now to get another one because I don't think this is real. Like, I think this test is old. You know, I've been had this test up under my sink. So she like, oh, okay then. Well, call me when you get back home and call me while you taking it. So I'm like, okay. So I grabbed the test from Dollar General, hop back in my car, and Dollar General was literally like 3 minutes away from my apartment. So grab me a test, hop back in the car, go back home. As soon as I get back home, like I did not have to use the bathroom, y'all. And I tell you, I chugged like literally like 5 bottles of water. Like I'm just like, because at this point I'm anxious and I'm like, I want to know. Like I'm like, I have to know. Like I have to take another one. I have to know. I'm chugging all this water. Finally have to use the bathroom again. Not to use it. I called her again, called my best friend again. And I propped her up the same way I propped my friend up. And I'm like, all right, I'm about to pee in this cup. You know, give me a second. I'm finna pee in this cup, dip the test. Pee in a cup or whatever like that, dip the test. Literally, this time when I dip the test, why the results pop up in literally like 30 seconds. I think that's real funny how like, it took a little minute for it to pop up the first time. Now this time you want to pop up quick. So it popped up like 30 seconds. And I'm like, yeah. I faced the test towards the camera and she like, yeah, that line pretty dark. Like y'all, it was not like a faint line. It was like 2 dark lines, like 2 dark, like they was really, really dark. 2 dark lines. And I'm like, man, like, how am I about to tell Cedric? And I'm just like, I got to tell him some way. And I ended up calling my sister back, the one that was on the phone with me when I first took it. And she was like, oh, don't just tell him. Don't just tell him. Surprise him. Surprise him. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because this is both of our first kids. So I'm just like, I don't know how, like, my boyfriend, he's definitely not the type that you can surprise. Like, he really don't like surprises. So I'm just like, okay. Let me just go ahead and like, when he got in the house, like I was trying to hold it in. He got back in the house. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like on the couch. I'm still on the phone with my best friend because she will not let me hang up worth nothing. Like she like, no, I want to be on the phone when you tell him. I want to be on the phone when you tell him. So I had the phone just sitting down. He didn't even know I was on the phone. So I'm on the phone and he sits on the couch. He like, why you looking like that? And I'm like what? He like, your face looking like you looking weird. So I'm like, no, I ain't. And I wanted to hold it in, but I just had to grab the test and I just put him on his lap. And when I put him on his lap, I was just like, yeah. He like, you just took these? I'm like, yeah. And he was just like, for real? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, we both were just like, and then he hugged me and gave me a kiss or whatever like that. And I'm just like, oh, so how you feel about it? Like, you happy? Like, yeah, you happy? Whatever like that. So y'all know, like, y'all, it was like, that was a moment that I really wanted to record, but it was so unexpected that I was just like I wasn't even thinking to pull out no camera. Like, it wasn't like I was on a TTC journey or anything like that. We talked about it, of course we did, but it wasn't like I was doing, going the extra mile, whatever like that. But yeah, that's how we found out. And I was supposed to have been recorded this video, but like I said, a lot has been going on. You guys will find, I'm gonna catch y'all up on, everything that's been going on in our life, my life. I'm gonna catch y'all up. Give me a little minute, but y'all gonna see this video before April. I ain't even gonna say April. Y'all gonna see it before this week is up. It is currently the 24th. It's 22nd. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all will see this video before April. I'm gonna just say April. But in the next clip, y'all will see me telling my dad. I had already told my mom, and I couldn't even get that on camera because I had called her on FaceTime and I had told her, and I was trying to record it, but the video was kind of like real, like all over the place. So when I told my dad, my mom was sitting right there with him, so I kind of got a reaction out of her too. Like, she was still like, so the next clip is going to be me telling my parents, and then the clip after that will be us telling his parents. And it gets very emotional, just to let y'all know. So yeah, that's basically wraps up this whole video. I'm not going to come back after the last clip, but please hit that notification bell so you can get updated, notified. You get notified when I post another video, so you can stay updated on our pregnancy journey or whatever like that. I'm gonna try to get the other video recorded before April. That way I will have it post when April get here. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment on what you guys want, what you guys would like to see and know in my next videos, and you guys will get that because I'm so inconsistent with this recording thing. I'm trying to get consistent, but yeah, love y'all. Alright, Dad, listen, I got something to tell you. When my brakes gonna be here?
Your purse?
My brakes.
I'm just saying, well, you got to do something about the damn purse.
Your brakes should be here. You said Monday, didn't you?
My back tire's saying low pressure.
Oh, shit.
Cause it's cold outside, ain't it?
That's why your tire did that yesterday morning, ain't it?
It's,
I figured that.
it said 29. Then it keep going up while I ride, like 30, 31 days.
Is it her tires or her brakes?
It's just what cars do when it's cold outside.
Cold outside, sometimes they do that.
That's what he told me.
Others do it all the time.
Yeah, every time it get a little cold outside. My tire, and it always be the same back ones. I got something to tell you. Here, I got you a gift. It's a bottle
What you got me a
of
bottle
Hornitos.
Nah, it ain't my goddamn birthday.
Read it. Turn it around and read it.
Hey, wait. Only the best parents give promoted to grandparents. So what the fuck? What you saying? I don't get it. I mean,
What the bottom say, Dad?
no! No, Kayla, no, my baby, no. Come on, Kayla.
And then Mama over here crying.
Don't do this to me, Kayla. Kayla, no, man, don't tell me this, man. Oh, man. My baby. No. Kayla, Kendra, y'all playing? You playing, right?
Wow.
No, Kayla, don't tell
Baby
me.
girl. I cried in my office.
Kendra.
Woo. Boy. No, man.
How you feel?
All right, that's enough. That's enough now. Baby girl, you having a baby?
I'm 7 weeks.
You playing?
I'm dead serious.
You playing? Y'all ain't playing, man.
Y'all playing. See, y'all play so much, man.
No, she not playing. She gonna be 2 months on Saturday.
My first appointment is on Mama's birthday. I was gonna wait so I could show y'all the ultrasound picture, but I decided to tell y'all today.
Daddy cried for real.
I can't even say nothing.
Oh, my eyes burning.
Lord, Jesus, Lord.
Ah,
Mama said you had a dream.
that's it. I thought it was Kyra again. I had a dream about this. I thought it was Kyra, but it was you.
What the heck?
My baby girl finna have a baby. My baby finna have a baby.
Don't hit my baby, she pregnant.
I can hit her. Dog on Chevy better not put his hand on her. No, man. Turtle. Wow. That was a good one.
We haven't told surgery to Mama yet.
That was a good one.
Because our plan was to wait. I found out pretty early, Mom.
When you found out?
I found out October 10th.
Every time I see you, you smiling, you brighten up my day. Every time. Now that I hear this really, really, really lightens my soul. My baby having a baby. Now, the bad second part was I wasn't ready for it. However, I'm finna be another grandpa.
I seen a
times
shirt.
6.
I seen a shirt. It said, "You're about to be grandparents," and then it had a parentheses again.
Again. Again. You know,
I'm gonna have to wait for the baby shower.
grandparents again. Grandparents again. But baby, I am so proud of you. I am really proud of you. Yo, just the way you present yourself lately, you've shown that you have grown a lot. You became an adult, and you doing what you have to do. You have your own business. You and Cedric is y'all loving on each other. I like y'all relationship. And guess what? Daddy don't want you to rush into marriage.
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't want that to happen. But I want you to do it at your own time when you and Cedric is ready. You hear me? But guess what? I'm finna be a pawpaw times 6. Wow. My baby girl. I ain't my baby. I ain't my baby. This joke, that joke.
Get the fuck out of here. She ain't even read it. What's up? Whoop, whoop. What you do, y'all?
What?
Can't you make no poster stuff yet? Huh?
Can't you make no poster stuff yet?
What?
I read it when you handed it to. Open it up, man.
Oh my gosh, no.
There ain't no crab. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think he was handing it to me yesterday.
I turned 8 weeks yesterday.
8 weeks? Oh my goodness.
It's on now, then.
What you say?
It's on now.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
I ain't gonna have to go all the way to Detroit to see my grandbaby now.
I know. Ain't got to go all